In my last session, I was discussing odd rule and was disconnected. So again, I'm going to the topic of odd rule for equal to 5. Equal to 5, and here what we are discussing is odd rule. Odd rule. Our target is again as usual rounding off to 3 second figures. Our target is round off to how many second figures? 3 significant figures. Again, we are taking 3 significant figures. Now observe carefully here. What happened equal to 5 and equal to 5 and odd case we are going to discuss. For this, I am taking an example 7, 5, 1, 5, 2. 7, 5, 1, 5, 2. I have taken one example here. So 7, 5, 1. Here I am taking an example means the round off to 3 significant. 3 significant after 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3 numbers. I have drawn the line. After that, immediate next number is 5. This is equal to 5. Immediate number is equal to 5. Then what should we do here? This is odd case. So equal to 5. Equal to 5. Odd case is comparable with. Odd case is comparable with greater than 5 rule. Greater than 5 rule. So greater than 5 rule we have to compare here. So this number is equal to 5. So this number is equal to 5. So what will happen? Immediate next number, immediate before number you observe. That immediate before number is odd. Immediate before number is odd. Then we have to apply, if it is odd, we have to apply greater than 5 rule. Greater than 5 rule. So what is that rule? We have to, it is odd means we have to do plus 1. We have to do plus 1. Plus 1 if it is odd. That means now our answer is here 7, 5. 7, 5, 2, 0, 0. As usual, after that line, what are the numbers are there? Everything will make them as zeros. Everything we put it as zeros. And before number is 1. That number is odd. Before number 1, that is odd. So odd has to be added. Odd has to be added. That is plus 1. So answer is 75200. 75200. This is how we have to write here for odd case. For example, they have given now the question as 7.5152. Now here also after 3 significant figures I am writing, and this is equal to 5. This number is equal to 5. Immediate before number I observed odd. Immediate odd means what should I do? I have to add plus 1. Everything is okay. Here what should I write means here now 7.52. And you must not put zeros. Why we must not put zeros, sir? Here decimal is there. Decimal is there. You must not put ending zeros. If decimal not there, definitely in the place of 5 and 2 you have to replace with zeros. If decimal is not there. So if decimal is there, what no zeros, decimal not there, you have to put zeros. That is the rule for odd case. Is it clear about how to handle the rounding of numbers? Equal to 5 case, odd is similar to greater than 5 rule, and less than 5, that is whenever you are taking equal to 5 and even, equal to 5 even, it is comparable with less than 5 rule. It is comparable with less than 5 rule. Both are comparable. So I hope you understood how to handle the rounding of the numbers. Now let us observe, do addition, subtraction and multiplication, division methods for this after rounding of numbers. See here carefully, beta. Now I am going to discuss how to add and subtract. How to add and subtract. Let me take one example here. I am taking some numbers 1.1, 2.34, 3.542 and 1.1111, like that. I have taken 5 numbers, and they're asking to suppose add these numbers. Suppose add these numbers. What are the rules you have to follow here? What are the rules you have to follow? Here the rules are n plus 1 n rule, n plus 1 n rule. There is some format here like this, n plus 1 n rule. What is n? Find least number of significant decimals. When you are taking addition subtraction, significant decimal digits. Significant decimal digits. Remember what I am telling. Significant decimal digits. Significant decimal digits. Here 1, here 2, here 3, here 4. These are significant decimal digits. Significant decimal digits. So now what should we do means, in this least one, here it is 1. Here least significant decimal digits is here 2. Here it is 3. Here it is 3. For here it is 4. So least number of significant decimal digits means we have to take it as 1. We have to take it as 1. Digits, number of digits, not number, not number. So I am taking number, you are thinking means I will make it as suppose 1.2. 1.2 I am taking here. So now least number of significant decimals, what we have here is here 1, and immediately you have to round off. This is least number of significant decimals, decimals. And n plus 1, what is n plus 1 will give information. N plus 1 will give us, n plus 1 is equal to, means already 1 we have taken, 1 plus 1 is 2. This will give the information that, round off remaining, round off remaining numbers, To how many digits you have to round off? 2 digits. Round off remaining number to 2 digits. So 2 digits means here you observe, here 2 digits only are there, but here 3 are there. So draw one line. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 significant digits are there. Decimal digits, round off to 3 everywhere. Now our target is to round off to 2 significant decimals. Now I can write 1.2, first one as usual, no problem. Second one as usual, 2.34, no problem. Third one you observe, round off this number. So 3.542, this 2 is less than 5. 2 is less than 5. Less than 5, I told that leave it. Less than 5, you leave it. So I will take less than 5, I am leaving it better. Less than 5, I am leaving it means what should I write now? Simply 3.54. Let me take here number, suppose 7 here. Instead of 1, I am taking 7 suppose. So this number is greater than 5. Observe here, this number is greater than 5. This number is greater than 5 means, before number has to be raised by 1. That is a greater than 5 rule. This number is 7, which is greater than 5, So immediate before number you have to rise by 1. That means I have to write here. 1.12. I have to write here 1.12. Now let us add all these things. You have to add now. After rounding off, you have to add. So first one here you observe 442. 8 plus 2. What we can write here? 10. So I am writing here 0 and I am writing here as 1. Now 5, 3, 8, 2, 10, 1, 1, 12. So I can write here. Again I can write here 12. Now here you add these things. 3, 2, 5, 5, 6. So what happened? 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can write this as how much meta? 8, 5, 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.20. So I got answer as, I'm writing the answer here. I'm writing the answer here. What answer I got, beta? I got answer 8.20. 8.20. So now the rule is, again, this answer I got 8.20, we are happy. But the answer must contain n is equal to, I wrote 1. That means answer must always have only one digit, one significant decimal, only one significant decimal. Only one significant decimal it required, because after decimal, this 2 and 0 both are significant, but according to the rule, n plus 1 n rule, this is the rule what we framed here. First one indicates least number of significant decimals. Then what you have to do, n plus 1, rounding off to remaining numbers, all round off the remaining numbers, round off to 2 significant digits. Then answer must be again n means here 1. So only one significant decimal. One significant decimal means here you have to round off. So you observe here. So 0 is also significant. This is 0 is less than 5. So simply I can write now my answer as 8.2. So answer for this question is 8.2. If we add these things, 8.2. So our answer is 8.2 for the given question. So let us take some more numbers and then analyze. Let us take another number and we'll analyze better. So here, suppose I am taking now, I want to subtract two numbers. I want to subtract two numbers. That is 46.7 minus 10.4 they told. 46.7 minus 10.04. 10.04. Let me take 10.04. They asked us to subtract. So you know 46.7 and this is 10.04 you want to subtract now. Our rule I told n plus 1 n rule. First one, least significant decimals. Only observe decimal significance only. Only observe decimal significance. Least one here 1. And we have to make remaining two n plus 1. N plus 1. So that is 2. So how many are there here? How many are there? Already we have 2 only are there. 2 only are there. No problem. You can leave it like that. Now you can subtract. So 46.7 minus 10.04. What we are going to get here after subtraction, we are going to get here as, we'll get the answer as, what we'll get better, 36.66. But remember, the answer what you have to get is, again we have to get to 1 only. This is always n is answer. This n is remaining, rounding off, remaining numbers. Remaining numbers must have this many. This is least significant. So answer must be only one significant decimal. Remember, addition, subtraction, we have to observe only decimals. So here, what I got here, we have totally 2 are there, but we want only 1. So only 1 we want to write here like slash here. This 6 is, now we observe the last number is 6. This 6 is greater than 5. So what is our rule? The greater than 5 means immediate previous number. Immediate previous number has to be raised by 1. Immediate previous number has to be raised by 1. So now our answer is 36.7. Our answer is 36.7. 36.7. Like that we have to do better. Let us see one more example. One more example for addition. We'll see one more example for addition. They're asking to add the numbers 3.0 into 10 power minus 8 plus 4.5 into 10 power minus 6. 4.5 into 10 power minus 6. Now, remember, both has to be either 10 power minus 6 or both has to be in 10 power minus 8, but not like this. So let me write these numbers first. Let me write both, either powers must be same. For that purpose, I am making them as 0.03 into 10 power minus 8, 10 power minus 6, sorry, 10 power minus 6. I converted minus 8 to minus 6. So now 0.03 into 10 power minus 6 and a plus. What should I write here? 4.5. 4.5 into 10 power minus 6. 4.5 into 10 power minus 6. So now if you observe here, what happened in this situation? Both are having same powers first. Both are having same powers. Our rule is n plus 1 and n rule. Here, what are least number of significant decimals means here you can observe only 1 here. Here we have 2. So n is equal to 1. So remaining number you have to make it to 2. Round off to remaining. We have to round off others to 2. This is least significant. And this is our answer. Again, answer also must have only one significant decimal. Answer also must have only one significant. Now already it is 0.03, 4.53 means it is satisfied. So we have to round off to how many? 2 significant digits. Here also 2 only are there. So no problem, no issue with this one. So simply I can write here 4.53 into 10 power minus 6. But this is okay. I did addition now. But observe carefully here. Our answer, what we got here is 4.53. But we required only one significant decimal. Only one significant decimal here. So to make it one significant decimal, I am drawing one line. This is 3. 3 means less than 5. Less than 5 means what should I write? So less than 5 means simply we can write leaving the 3. 4.5 into 10 power minus 6. This is my answer. This is my answer. 4.5 into 10 power minus 6. Because observe, this 3 is less than 5. 3 is less than 5. Less than 5 you can leave it because decimal is there. We can leave it. No need of writing 0 also. So 4.5 into 10 power minus 6 is my answer. 4.5 into 10 power minus 6. Like that we have to do addition and subtraction. Now let us observe multiplication and division. Multiplication and division. First let us see the multiplication. Multiplication and division, same rule actually. Multiplication and division, same rule. Nothing. The method what we follow, the same method, n plus 1, n only here also. The only change is in previous we are taking significant decimals. Here we don't use the term significant decimals. We will take significant numbers only. Significant numbers. That means total. No decimal, nothing here. No decimal, nothing. For example, one problem I am taking here. Multiply 1.2 into 2.54 into 3.257. 3.257. Observe carefully here. First of all, here remember we have to take not decimals here. In addition, subtraction, decimals. But here total. Total means how many are there here? 2 significants. Here 3, here 4. Among least is least 2. Least 1 is 2. So we have to round off 2. Round off to how many numbers? 2 plus 1, 3. So this is already 3, but this is 4. So draw one line. Observe this one. Last number 7. 7 is greater than 5. Greater than 5 means previous number has to be added 1. So now I can write 1.2 into 2.54. Last number you observe 7 is greater than 5. So we have to add for 5 1. So I can write it as 3.26. 3.26. Now you have to multiply this one. Now you have to multiply this. If you multiply this by calculating, you will get the answer as 9.93648. This is the answer. But our target, what is our target? we have to make that number. We have to make that number to how many? How many means here? 2 only. Final answer must have only only two significant digits, not decimals, significant digits. So two significant digits means draw one line after two numbers, after 1, 2, I am drawing one line. Observe this one. This is less than 5, less than 5. Less than 5 means you leave it all the things, and our final answer is 9.9. Our final answer is 9.9. 9.9. I hope you understood this multiplication method, how to handle. Let us see one more problem. This is one problem we observed. Let us observe one more problem here to analyze the multiplication. Now the multiplication they are telling is 117.3 into 0.0024. They are asking to multiply these numbers. So our target first in this one, our rule is n plus 1 n rule. Least multiplication total numbers you have to take. Total numbers means 4 here. Here 0.00 we don't consider, only we consider 2 and 4. So we have two significant digits, not decimals, total number. So our target, so n is equal to 2. Least is the n equal to 2. That means you have to round off to 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 means 3. But here how many are there? 4 are there. So draw one line here after 3 numbers. So 117.3. This 3 is less than 5. This 3 is less than 5. So 3 is less than 5. Now what should I write? Simply I can write 117. I can write 117 into 0.0024. Now you multiply this number. Suppose if you multiply this number, you got the answer. Let me write the answer. Just now I calculated this answer in my calculator. I got 0.2808. Now observe one important thing. Answer must be again n. N means again we have to get answer also least significant, that is 2 digits only. 2 means here first 0 is not considered. After 2 numbers 0.28 you write the slash. So this is 0. 0 is less than 5. So what is our rounding? After rounding of this number, what we got answer is 0.28. This is the answer in multiplication. I hope you understood how to handle multiplication. Now let us observe division methods. So in division, when you are doing division, what happened means they have given one number, divide 9.27 by 41. So they are asking us to divide 9.27 by 41. Our rule is n plus 1 and n rule. So multiplication, division, same rules. Multiplication, division, same rules. Least 41 means it has two significant digits. Two significant. 9.27 has three significant digits. So just here, this is 2. We have to round off to 2 plus 1. This is least significant digits are 2. Round off to 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 means 3. Round off to 3 plus 1. Again answer must be again 2 only. So from here, first let us divide those two. 9.27, because here this is 2 and 3 satisfied. Both are satisfied. Nothing to make changes. What is the answer we will get means? I got answer as, now I did in calculator, I got 0.2260975. This is the answer I got. But my answer must be in how many significant digits? Only 2. Only 2 means here till here only we have to take. So after those two numbers, draw one line. Here I found 6 it is. 6 is greater than 5. 6 is greater than 5. So greater than 5 rule means previous number must be raised to 1 unit. Previous number greater than 5 rule. Previous number raised by 1 unit. So now our final answer, what we'll get here is 0.23. 0.23 is our answer. So we got 0.23. 0.23. I hope it is clear how we are handling this one. So let us observe one more thing, one more example. Let me take here. Now this example is 17.5 whole square. 17.5 whole square they have given. So 17.5 whole square, directly now first you calculate, because both the numbers are same. Direct calculation you make, you will get the answer as now 306.25. But remember, we have to get again same number of digits you have to get. We must not get more. 17.5 means how many numbers are there here? 3. So answer also must have again 3 only. Answer also must have 3 only. 3 means here, if you draw one line, this 2 is less than 5. Less than 5 means now our answer is, what is our answer? 306. Whenever you are doing 17.5 whole square, again you have to get like this. I hope you are clear with this answer. So this is our method, beta. This is the method to solve the multiplications and divisions and additions and subtractions. So remember the difference for addition and subtraction. Methods are same, but addition subtraction rule is we have to take significant decimals, and you have to handle significant decimals. We are not like that for multiplication and division. Multiplication and division, we have to take significant digits, total significant digits, no decimals, everything, total number you have to add. In the both the cases, rule is n plus 1, n rule. N indicates least significant digits. How many are there you have to write? Then you have to round off all the numbers to n plus 1. And again our final answer must be again to n significant digits. Final answer must be n significant digits. So this is the rule we have to handle for the problems of significant digits, rounding of numbers, and addition and subtraction. I hope this topic is clear to everyone, and we'll meet in our next session and we'll continue. Thank you very much.